Hi, Kip Scott. We're here again. Tennessee. It's stormy here. Looking smart.
Tennessee.
Oh! I got smartened up too because I was a wreck. When you get to my age, it doesn't take long. So I've had a cut to give the illusion I'm younger than I am. And so we're back on the tree. I'm just going to share, and I've got a kind of plan of what to do. So share the screen. So there's the tree. So we started off with simple making marks, and I think it was a good way to start. Now we're just going to do another wash and do the same process again with acrylics, probably just once more, and then next time we could start on the oils possibly. We'll see how it goes. So my idea is like looking at it's just to get, the more paint we put on the canvas, then gradually what will start to happen, it's easier to work the paint. So we're just going to keep adding layers, and all the browns and yellows and eventually greens, they'll all be in the whole scheme of things eventually. So, there isn't any worries about putting those sort of colours onto the canvas anyway. And like it's all like get into the movement and the relationship with so we've made a good start, we've got a good angle. You've got the screen on you've got the image on your screen, have you? That's cool. So do speaker view, I think. Yeah, do speaker view on here because I think it works better on the video, to be honest. So looking at your image, yeah, we can definitely do it. So I want to do another pale yellow wash, like all over everywhere except for the trunk. So if we go over the branches, it doesn't matter because they'll come back. So, I mean, it'll be a watery wash. So I'm going to sticking with the simple approach with the blue, yellow, and red. I'm going to mix up a really watery wash with the blue and the yellow. So now I'm just going to put this yellowy wash all over. As you see, the watery, it doesn't cover up these dark marks. We're just getting rid of the bare canvas at the moment. Loads of water. All with a fairly same brush, small brush. Doesn't have to be an exact science. Just load your brush with water every time. Paint on nice and quick. But the yellow that I've got in the background, the same as you, is really yellow, so it's sort of greeny, yeah? The greeny yellow, so it's kind of different. Don't be too shocked because where it's watery, it will just soak into the canvas fairly quick. Basically, it will just give us a greeny to work from. There's too many sort of complex colours in the photographic image to what we've got is a nice start. That's it. Maybe more water, Kit, more water on there. Just put loads of water so it's a real wash. Plenty of water. Just keep dipping in the water. Keep getting water and spread it around. Actually, it's been really useful for me doing watercolors because yeah, I've seen the value of water basically. That's it, loads of water, sort of greeny. Is it greeny? It looks yellowy, but it's greeny. Yours, is it?
A little green, okay.
Just so it's, there we are. Right. It's quite quick. Just loads of water. Spread it all around. There we go.
Wow. Takes a lot of water, doesn't it?
Yeah, a lot of water.
See my image here. Where am I at?
There. So you can see I finished my bit. Can you see it?
Yeah, just a sec here.
Right, I pause. Oh. I'll try and pause anyway. Hang on. Okay, so so we've got that yellow behind it. Sets off the tree really nicely. I think what we want to do is have another go at painting the tree like we did last time. So we're going to mix up some brown again, do exactly the same as we did last time we did the trees. Don't need to, and then we'll make some more dark marks and see where that takes us. And that'll kind of, yeah, we'll just see what happens. So what we do now is mix up some brown, which is blue, yellow, and red. And of course, we've got some white on our palette as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll mix up now. Right, okay, so we can have another go at the tree. We've got our greeny brown that we just mixed up. I'm going to look at the image, get a sort of rough. Yeah, and just dab it on. The marks that we made last time are pretty good. So I'll put all the dark first, and then we can get a little spot of white on our brush and just have, yes, dab it on, just dab it on. We don't need to make the shape too much of the shape. Just dab on the white on top of the brown to give it a little bit of light, like that. And then a bit more brown.
And then add a little white.
So it's I usually stand away from the canvas, but I can't really because I'll be inside the screen. The position I've got it in now. But it's all early days, so it's nothing to worry about really. That's good. So you don't need to overdo it. That's absolutely fine. Just maybe make sure the bottom of the trunk's wider than the top. That's the main point. So it gives us that perspective going into the distance. Otherwise, it's like you're standing next to the tree.
All right.
Okay, that's cool. Right. Hold your horses. So now we've put some more paint on the tree. Gradually start to So we look at the image and we can see like there's a few branches, and just look at and just see if we can get right up to the top like we did before. Maybe give it a few strokes each one. I think you'll find that the paint, yeah, that's it. The paint's working better now. Would you?
Much better.
Yeah, that's because that's the idea, really. So we can follow some of the marks we've made already, and then just gentle, smooth marks. And then you can see from the image that the branches are coming out the middle of the tree, aren't they? They're sort of so backwards and forwards with the real gentle, and the paint's like sticking to the canvas a lot better now. Go right to the edge of the canvas, because the branches on the image are going right beyond, aren't they? They're going beyond. And then you've got one or two going the other side, a bit wiggly. So just look really and draw what you think you're seeing. Won't necessarily be exactly the same, and you can see the side where the green is, it doesn't go to the edge. That's it. On this side, there's a few branches that go right to the edge of the canvas. So don't worry if they're too thick or thin. It's just more about giving this. Yeah, so like there's a couple of branches going down right to the corner, the bottom left-hand corner there. There's one there. There's another one there, sort of, gosh, there we are. And it's sort of, so the thing is, we're not trying to copy it. We're just trying to having a look what it does and planting our own tree, as it were. That's not too straight. Maybe those branches are fairly straight, aren't they?
Here.
So yeah, get some wiggles in. Can you see the wiggles? The wiggles in the tree, in the branches.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I get what you're saying now.
Wavy, they're sort of wavy, aren't they? You know, as we put more paint on, we'll be able to, we keep putting washes and layers on with the oil paint as well, because gradually what will happen, it'll be easy to draw small branches. But at the moment, the paint's not going to work. Right, that'll do. It doesn't need a lot of, you don't need to do a lot. You just want to get, yeah, Kip, if you go to your, yeah, as you're looking at on the right-hand side, if you look at the image, you can see there's some branches going right up to the top. There's just one going right up. Yeah. You want to.
Yeah, I see that.
Sort of wiggly up to the top. Yeah, that's right. And in between, do another one in between. Yeah, that's it. In there. That's nice. Yeah. That's fine. And then just like maybe have some going across those two that look at the moment, they look like they're holding the tree up. On your left-hand side.
Right around here.
Yeah, you see those two. Yeah, that's it. And a bit lower, coming from the middle of the bark of the tree. So it goes across those lines that are going down. I know they're there on the picture, but you want to get some going, like that way. You see that way across. where you've got two on your left. There's
So I'm going this way.
running parallel, isn't there? But lower. Put your brush lower down lower there, across going up.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, going up from the up. Yeah. Not so much. That's it. Just across those ones that are going down. Yeah, a bit lower. That's it. Yeah. That'll do. I think that'll do, actually. Right, okay. Let's have a... We've actually painted for just about an hour in 2 sessions. And that sometimes is a really important thing, just to leave it and not try... Just leave it and think about what's happened. What's happened is you kind of don't try to paint it, but the effect of just putting bits of light on there and going fairly freeform, what you've got is like something which really represents the image already. You know, there's more to do, but you've got, it's like another version of the image. So the thing is, if you just carry on for too long in one sitting, you can lose the spirit of it quite quickly.
That's what I did last time. I got very discouraged with it because when just so much paint, everything starts moving and it's blurred.
Yeah, exactly. So you can see that the branches are becoming more you'll be in well, what's happening with me, the branches are starting to attach themselves to the tree, whereas on the first sitting they're not ever going to, because the paint hasn't taken over the canvas. But by putting that wash over, it's broken down the white, and the white, we don't need to have the white necessarily in our image at all.
Mm.
So gradually, I think next time what we can do is start using oil paint and have that as a basis. It's important that we just leave it and you put it somewhere where you can just keep looking at it and look at the image between now and next time. And we'll start with the oil, because we've got a basis. We can use like these marks. Some of them will gradually disappear, but some of the marks are really strong. So we can start to put the layers of dark and light on top of that image that we've already got. Yeah?
Oh, yeah. I'm really pleased with it. Really, very much so.
Great.
Copying it, I feel like I'm transposed in my mind what's going on in the photo to here much better than I had before ever.
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't have to be a painful hours and hours and hours process. It's actually look and paint, not try and paint. And that's the process in a sense. But gradually, as we go more into it and start putting some oil on, then you can start to like move the oil around and create, because actually if you look at the photographic image, there's loads of little thin lines and twigs and all sorts. So it will we can just start to build that up on the stuff we've got there already. And all the sort of blurred lines are fine. They'll be part of like the whole image. So good work. So
thank you.
Yeah, brilliant. So next time we'll start with the oil.